What's up, everyone, and happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yay. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. So, for today's message, right, I really hope that I can get this message out the way that I really feel it, right, in the way that, the Holy Spirit was giving it to me as I was in my prayer time, right? Because there was a lot of people who are walking around not fully healed, right? And it was in my prayer time as I was praying to God and asking Him to help me to really fully heal from the thing that I'm going through right now, right? I want to really fully heal. And it was in that moment, right, that God began to speak to me, right? And I began to just say things under the nature of, people operating from their wounds. Because if we do not, right, heal from the things of the past, right, what happens is a lot of people end up operating from a place of their wounds instead of operating from a place of healing. Now, bear with me because I'm really trying to get this out in the way that I need to get this out. And what I mean by operating from a place of your wound is that if you don't fully heal, right? If you don't fully recover, because people who are sick, people who are in the hospital for whatever reason that led them in the hospital, right? They have to make a full recovery so that they can get back to their normal, life things, right? The things that they did normally before they ended up in the hospital. Like they had to make a full recovery so that they can operate in their wholeness. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So whenever you don't allow yourself, don't give yourself time to fully recover from the things that caused you pain and hurt or may have broken you, right? Then that means that you will end up operating in your present and in your future from a place of your wounds. Because what happens is a lot of people allow themselves to be still what has hurt them, right? They begin to have a certain character based upon what it is that they went through. So whenever you allow your character, right, to coincide, right, to be the result of something that you went through, that means you are operating from a place of your wound, because you feel like because something made you feel this type of way that you are going to forever be this type of way, and people be content, right, and operating from a place of their wound. But when you allow yourself time to fully recover and fully heal from those emotions, whatever that was that hurt you, right, then you will be able to operate from a place of wholeness, being full and being able to stand against, in a way, opposition or things that may come your way that has been and either the same thing of what you've been through or maybe even different. But because you are whole, because you are fully healed and you fully recovered, that you know how to handle situations, you know how to make better decisions, you know how to be more at peace with certain things, right? You are not easily moved, right, by your emotions, because you have allowed those emotions, to be at a bay, right? Because you have taken control and you have not allowed your emotions to control you. Because again, that is a part of operating from a place of your wounds, right? You allow your emotions of whatever it is that you feel to take control, so you begin to operate from a place of emotion instead of from a place from the spirit. It's all the same thing. So I need for us, all of us, like whenever we go through certain things in life, we have to allow ourselves time to really sit in what it is that we are going through, what it is that we are feeling inside, and deal with those emotions so that they don't show up in our present and in our future. Because if you aren't careful, if you begin to operate from a place of your wounds, then you will also hurt those around you, because you're not fully aware that you are probably doing this. So when you begin to act as away from your past, if you bring your past in your present, then guess what? people aren't going to be able to receive that. People can't fully understand what you went through. So because your characteristics, again, is a result of what you went through, it's going to allow you to afflict that same type of hurt or pain on the people around you, especially the people that are really meant to, be around you, who are good for you. You're going to end up hurting those very people if you aren't careful, if you don't, again, allow yourself to fully recover from the things that caused you pain or that hurt you. So, whatever your pain is, whatever your wounds are, stop putting a Band-Aid, thank you, Holy Spirit, over your wounds and start allowing it to fully heal and fully recover, because it's in those times that God is going to be able to do his best work with you. It's in those times that God is going to be able to bless you fully with the things that he wants to bless you with. It's in those times that you are going to be able to operate fully in that thing that God has placed down on the inside of you, and really get out here and do what it is that God has called you to do, because you are fully healed. God says, now I can fully use you in the way that I intend to. But operating from the place of those wounds is not going to get you very far. It's going to hinder you. It's going to hold you back. It's going to hold you in bondage and in captivity to your past. But you have to be, in order for you to change it, you have to be aware that you are doing this thing. Because I think a lot of people aren't even fully aware that this is how they're continuing to show up every single day. Because if you ever came across a person who is operating from a place of their wounds, they feel like they are justified, right? They feel like they are right because of the things that has been planted down on the inside of them, right? They feel like what they are doing is okay. They don't see any wrong in it. And the truth of the matter is, you have the wrong things planted down on the inside of you. So it's up to you to ask God to uproot anything that is causing you harm, anything that is still causing you pain from your past, anything that is not growing you or elevating you or pushing you forward. It's up to you to ask God to uproot those things, and also up to you to do the necessary work that is required on your part, so that you can fully give yourself permission to heal and fully recover, so that God can be able to come in and plant new things down on the inside of you, right? Let him give you the seeds that are going to take root and produce better fruit, give you a better character, give you a better way of doing things and handling things. But in order, again, for you to get there, you have to fully heal. So recognize first, are you operating from a place of your wounds, or are you operating from a place of healing? And once you determine which one it is, then you will be able to show up as the best, as the full, as the whole version of yourself that God has created each and every last one of us to be. Listen, I know that was a lot, but listen, I really had to get that out, because I felt like, there is a lot of people who are really walking around wounded, right? And at the same time, they are wounding other people, because hurt people. So I hope that this message has helped inspire, touch, bless anyone and everyone who it has reached. But as always, let's be motivated, but most importantly, let's stay inspired.